boy DK, you're now tuning in to Brick House Radio, Brick House Studios. I got the lovely Poison with me today.
Hey, friend.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm feeling good.
You look nice. Swag on 10.
You too.
100.
You too. You look great.
I mean, what kind of kicks you wearing to start off with that?
I threw on some Kais. A good friend got me a pair.
Right.
You know, just a calm kill.
Okay.
Feels good. It was great today, so I wanted to be bright and white.
Yeah, you're real bright. Because I really like a good sneaker.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a sneakerhead.
Yeah, no, I know.
Well.
I seen your pictures.
You know what I'm saying? So
you always got a good foot. A good foot.
Appreciate that. So let's get into like who you are as an artist, as a person, as a spirit, and let's talk culture. Let's talk everything that you know you are as a notorious Poison.
Yeah, I like that, notorious Poison.
So let's start with the name because that's very interesting to me. I'm like Poison.
I mean the truth. You want the real answer?
Yeah.
The real answer is super simple. It's like I'm into like Marvel and DC and things like that. And I remember as a child, I watched Batman and I watched the Poison Ivy character and I really loved who she was. And I dropped the Ivy because it was kind of extra.
Right.
And, that character really just embodied who I felt like.
Right.
If you remember Poison Ivy, she was always super hot.
Right.
She always was like kissing someone. But let's talk about like,
what movie was that? That was Batman.
Yeah, it was Batman.
Of course.
Yeah, so I fell in love with the character, and she became me, and
So this might be a stupid question. So for Halloween, have you ever
Have I ever been Poison Ivy? No, yeah. I tend to stay away from the cliche things that have to do with Poison Ivy because I also want to be taken very seriously as well. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just because it comes from like a cartoon or a fictional character. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be a joke because I'm not a joke.
Okay. I mean, that is interesting you say that because sometimes people take character names and they make it into the artist name.
Yeah.
And then later on down the line, it's like copyright issues and stuff like that. You can't really market yourself and brand yourself the way you need to.
Yeah, that's why I got the 2 eyes. I had to do the 2 eyes for like trademarking and stuff like that. Right.
Let's talk music.
I
see you working. Yesterday you shot a video.
Yeah.
I couldn't make it, but
yeah, no, it was cool. I shot a video to one of the songs of one of my projects that I'm about to drop shortly. Okay. I'm still finishing and polishing it up, but it's going to be a great body of work, some great visuals, some great art attached to it, some great moments.
Right.
I'm just going to connect with people, you know what I mean? That's what I intend to do.
Okay.
Because I feel like we're all listening to dope shit, but we're disconnected, know.
When you say disconnected, in what form?
It's just, even I go through it. Sometimes I feel like I got to listen to myself and certain selective people of my sound because there's a feeling that I'm missing after I'm done turning up and just feeling that temporary high.
Right.
So I want to create the sound and the feeling after you're done feeling like this,
Right.
Because we're not always like this.
Right.
And if you're always like this, that's a problem. You need to go...
I mean, some people need that. That's what some people actually live for is the turn up. But I see you got a calm, mellow vibe, and that translates in your music.
Though that's the crazy thing. You know what I mean? I'm just that balance.
So is the music out of body kind of thing that you do? Is it like a person?
That's a good
different
question.
person, or is it like Poison?
That's a good question. That's out of body. I like that term. It could be an out of body moment when creating it because I bring myself back to that moment. You know what I mean? But
right,
is really me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a mix of both, I guess. I guess that balance again.
Okay. And I heard you talking about art.
Mm-hmm.
And in the space that we're in right now, crypto is a big thing. NFTs are a big thing.
Yeah. I'm definitely
give us your
collaborating
insight on that.
I think it's just a new world, you know what I mean? And you just gotta adapt. And fortunately, we're just able to create financial there's different ways to make money as an artist. There's different ways to promote yourself, and you just gotta continue to stay looped in with what's going on. It's a different world. The world is constantly spinning.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you seen a change as far as like your music from like a year ago to now? Definitely. Like I told you earlier, like I feel like I just found myself. So right.
That kind of just.
How was that moment for you actually when you find yourself as an artist, and where were you when you like? Because you have to.
You know, when you don't know yourself as an artist and you're creating music, it can become frustrating.
Yeah.
You know, because you chasing something that feels good to you and it feels good to the next person. You know what I mean? And it feels real. You're thinking about a lot. If you don't know who you are, you're trying to figure out who you are.
Right.
And what sounds good, or is this ad-lib, or is this my kind of beat? You know what I mean? But when you find your sound, it just comes out effortlessly because you have came to term with this is what you sound like. So embrace it and make it the best that you could possibly can.
Okay.
Somebody gonna jack your shit.
I know. Embrace that, because my boy actually said that the other day. He's like, yo, you gotta actually live in these moments, because you'll never get these moments again. Every day is a new day. We're never going backwards.
I know, and don't lie. I know you done heard a song that sound like it was recorded in this wacky ass place, and you played that song over and over, and you be like, yo, I don't know, I just like this song.
Right.
Everybody has had that. You, no matter what, I feel like no matter what, you're gonna have fans. You're gonna have supporters. It's just about how many. You know, that's the difference. You know, when you get it. So you just gotta embrace who you are, and that shit just comes naturally.
Yeah, it does come naturally. Do you feel like music has changed? The trendiness of what's going on right now. A lot of people are on a drill wave. A lot of people on a trap wave, depending on.
I love this question. I love this question because I feel like we forget how big the world is sometimes. Like, yeah, drill is very big, very dope. I personally enjoy it. You know what I mean? There's some really dope people that do it very well. It's nice to try it out sometimes too, and I continue to be myself if I did. Feel me? But the world is so big. Like, there's so many other sounds. There's so many other people touring. Like, we really get caught up in this tunnel vision. Like, this is just what's going on. Like,
right.
So it doesn't really bother me. How I feel about it is dope, and there's a million other things going on.
Right.
You know.
Right, and collaborating with artists. How is that for you when people reach out? Because I'm going to ask you this question, because the money involved and you having to do a feature, and of course you might not like the record, you know what I'm saying? But how do you actually...
Making a mess.
No, it's cool. How do you actually do your features? Like, what's your process for that, collaborating?
Honestly, I'm at the point where I just don't just work with just anyone. There's people that offer me money and I have to respectfully decline because I'm protecting my brand and my sound. Like, I really found an interesting pocket and I want to protect it. Everybody doesn't deserve it. You know what I mean? Coming up, I've had those moments. The money was cool. Like,
have you ever told an artist like no? Like, and the reason why? Like, I can't. I just can't.
No, I tried to keep it cute. Like, I might say, at this moment I'm like busy, you know what I mean? Just because you don't want to come off or hurt someone's feelings, you know what I mean?
Right.
But definitely I say no a lot. No, I'm saying more no's than yeses right now, just because of how I feel as an artist, the integrity of my sound.
And when you say no, has anyone ever told you no?
No.
Oh, dope.
They might have tried to charge me, and
because you know why I say that? I say that because when you're starting off doing music, and when I say have they said no to you, as far as like, oh, your music is not. You gotta remember, I got a different sound.
Yeah. So I might come across a lot of people that might not really understand my sound. Like you said, drill people. Like, right. I might be around a bunch of people, you know what I mean? That just
that's why I want to talk your sound.
Yeah. So I've had a lot of constructive criticism. Like Motherfuckers like, oh, you need to just sing, or you need to just go rap, or you need to just take some of that auto-tune. It's 2022. Like, everybody's robotic. Look at some of the greatest artists you got, from Daft Punk to Travis Scott. Dope. Motherfuckers is using EQs like a mother effer. Like, get out your whatever bag you're in. Like, music is dope, is art, is electric, is exciting. It's EDM, it's trap. Like, feel me? Like, so, I mean, but yeah, I come across those people, but I know who I am, and I know who I'm feeding. And if somebody might not like it, somebody else gonna like it. Like, I'm a whole vibe. Like, you know what I mean?
Let's talk the EP.
Okay.
How did you get the title on it?
The Unemotional Freak. EP. That's just kind of where I was in life. You know what I mean? An unemotional freak.
Was that a direct reflection of what you were going through?
Definitely. Everything is real.
Who hurt you?
There's a few of them. A few of them hurt me. I hurt myself sometimes.
Do you find it to be hard to have a relationship and be an artist?
It could be if you're with the wrong person. You know what I mean? It's mad toxic shit going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can get caught up in that shit if you're not, saged up and shit.
Got you.
Prayed up, you know what I mean? So, we all slip and fall. I done slip and fell a few times.
Okay. So, talking relationship, do you date artists or is that something else?
I have, and I'm not ever doing that ever again.
That's interesting that you say that.
I'm never dating another rapper, singer.
Why is that?
It just be like, I feel like you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, that laugh was real, been there before.
I mean, because definitely dealing with someone in the industry, like, you got to be out and then they got to work well.
It's too much. Nah, you could cut me. We chilling. So, it be too much.
Right.
I'm good.
I got you. So, you had some bad experiences with artists.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like, wow. Okay,
yeah,
so that EP was
which
direct.
Is hard because we connect sometimes. You know what I mean? Because we have that connection that we understand that creative, but I can't do it. It's not for me. It's not good for me.
Right. I mean, it's always interesting when I do see artists that are like celebrities dating, and then it's like they're together and then they're not together,
lucky.
And it's like
it might be Russian roulette. They hit a lick.
Right.
Kudos.
Right.
Licks ain't everywhere though. Shit just be.
So we're gonna revisit this when she blows, and then she's in the industry, and then we'll see if she dates a rapper.
Hell no, I don't want no rapper.
We'll see that. What happens with that?
Yeah.
So who are some of the producers you worked with on the last project? Because your sound is very different.
On the last project, I work with my boy Royale a lot. I work with Colt from Los Angeles. He works with a lot of dope people like Don Tolliver and who else? Mike. I think like three producers. I'm real particular. This new project I'm working on after this, because I'm already a couple like months ahead. I've been kind of dabbling with a couple of different producers. Okay.
Okay, and engineer wise to help you find that sound that now you found. How did you come up? Like, who was the, had the source behind helping you find that sound, or wasn't it the engineer? Was it just you finding the flow?
Nah. I don't know. They just got. I work with different people, so they just. Everybody that I worked with, I connected with them for a reason, so they understood it already.
Right.
You know? Every sound just got more interesting. Like.
Okay. Okay. Because engineers, a lot of people don't give the engineer or producer a lot of credit, and I feel like that's how you create your sound.
It's different. It's different engineers.
Right.
I work with Cobain a lot. I worked with Ryo a few times. I work with Roy a lot. Cole, like a lot of the producers are engineers too. So it's
okay.
So
now when you go to perform and you're going on the road, you recently hooked up with Rich P.
Yes, that's my guy.
Talk to us about that record and the video shoot, and The energy, because that record had a lot of energy.
Yeah. Nah, he sent me the beat. I think he was one of the first people to really kind of embrace my sound.
Mm-hmm.
So I will always, have a respect for him for that. And he sent me a beat before, then we didn't really work out. Then the second beat, I was going through a transitional point in my life.
Right.
And it just hit. I recorded it, sent it back. He called me, he's like, oh, that's go crazy.
Okay.
And then he sent it to G Milano, and he did his hook, and then he did his verse, and it was just golden. It was a great record. Zombies.
Yeah.
Stream it on iTunes and
right,
Spotify,
right.
all that good shit.
So where your numbers at right now on
I think
Spotify,
I think that particular song, he said it charted. So that particular record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that one of your favorite records that you ever done? Because I want to get into like your favorite songs that people really don't know about, and we could really go back and really like,
damn,
that was a
that's
gem.
crazy. Yeah, damn, that's a hard question, because I have so many like dope ass songs.
But you got to give me one. I'm not going to let you get off the hook. And
one of my favorite songs that I haven't dropped.
I'll go with one of my favorite songs. I'll go with that.
Damn, one of my favorite songs. I think it has to be Riding Alone.
Okay.
He has a song called Riding Alone from my project. It was just very personal. It was right when I found my sound.
Right.
So it's sentimental to me. It's very deep. It's very... Right.
You played a record for me. I don't think it's released yet. You played it earlier.
Yeah, I played Mad Rich.
Mad Rich. Because when you say you found yourself, you found your sound.
Yeah.
I can actually hear that. Because it's just something about hearing a record where you hear super confidence. And I've heard your music before, and I'm like, yo, it's something happening. Like a switch is happening with the sound.
Yeah, I think it's just when you put in time, it's like playing basketball,
right,
or working out. Like when you stay consistent, you start to see results.
Right.
I was in the studio, I was trying shit, doing shit,
right,
working with different producers, working with different people, just trying to doing art. It's like a mural,
right,
throwing paint on the motherfucking wall,
right, right. See what sticks.
Looks good,
Mm-hmm.
And when you do that enough, or when you shoot enough, you're gonna get all them 10 out of 10 free throws, and that's kind of where I'm at. I put in my time, I've been chilling, like I've been watching, I've been kind of like waiting for my moment,
right,
knowing I'm lit, knowing I'm different,
right,
and knowing people know that I'm different, but I might be a little too different for them to catch on right now. So let me restructure this. Let me spoon feed motherfuckers. Like,
right. Because you know how the game is. There's so many things that come by social media.
It's like if I'm not doing a certain sound, motherfuckers, But I don't know. I'm just at a different point now, because it's like now people are looking at me like, oh shit, like, it is dope. Oh shit, she is different. Oh shit, I didn't catch it before.
Right.
Oh, what's up? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's what's going on right now.
Right.
Which is interesting, but it's all about practice. I've been practicing.
Yeah, I mean, people get familiar with who you are. People see you more. You're out. You collaborate more. You travel more. You do more shows.
That's a fact.
It really like starts circling around to where
it does.
You start.
When you do it properly, it circles.
Right. Do you feel like sometimes artists get overlooked because they're dope, but they don't have numbers, as far as like following, engagement?
I don't know, because also learning in his journey is so many different kind of wins.
Right.
Cause I know artists that have 50, 100, 250,000 followers, and you go to a show, they'll have 10 people. Like that's not a win. Or they're selling merch, they not selling out on merch. Like
right.
There's different, but they might be getting paid off them reels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's different kind of wins. So I ain't watching nothing but what I'm really doing.
Right.
I don't know.
And I say that just because like
I don't judge nobody for what it might seem like.
No, but I'm saying that because people that follow trends.
Yeah.
And it might not be anything that is actually, it might be garbage, but it'll be fueled by numbers, and then people will be, okay, it makes sense but it's not really it's not really affecting the culture. It's not really dope. It's just it's just numbers.
That's a real part of the game that's happening. I don't
Right.
know. I can't really speak on that. I don't know.
Nah, you can speak on that.
Like, what can I say about them? I don't know. I'm not.
What I'm saying is, you know a lot of dope artists that don't have millions of followers, but you know they got great music.
But even those dope artists that I know that don't have a million followers, they winning in other ways.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean,
well, you did answer the question, so you're right.
Yeah, like
you're right.
They might be getting mad show money, or they must have just got their shit placed in like a movie or something.
Right.
They winning in other ways. They might have 10K followers like me, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I stopped judging people off of that.
Yeah, I don't look at the numbers either.
Mirrors.
I look at the quality of what the record and the movement is.
Yeah.
And then I can see potential.
Yeah.
And value in something that doesn't have numbers.
Yeah, I'm not giving green lights to people. You know, I've learned to not judge.
Right. This industry is based on what you see. Then the whole
smoky mirrors.
Let's talk about matter of fact, I saw you had the church and the club.
Yeah, the trap choir.
Trap choir. That was dope.
Definitely.
But performance wise, like, are you about to hit the road? Are you going to
I'm gonna do a few shows in May, opening up for Dizzy, right?
Dope.
So that's gonna be dope. That's what's coming up next. I'll probably do a New York.
We'll bring the station over there.
It's some stuff I can't really talk about, but it's like I have a couple things coming up in New York for the summer. Like, we gonna have some fun.
Okay.
I'ma just post it on the gram. I'ma do some shit just on me. Like, we just gonna have a good time.
Okay.
I'ma introduce the music with my lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Do you have any merch available right now?
Yeah, I got some shirts, but I'm about to drop some new stuff next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
When should we be looking forward to, like, the new video and project?
Yeah, I need like 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta get you back up here when you drop, and actually when you go on tour.
Yeah, hell yeah. We come back June, July.
Okay.
Maybe right before I do something even bigger.
Yeah.
That's how I'm feeling.
Okay. Anything for the fans that you wanna get them into?
I'm just grateful, you know. I'm grateful. I'm seeing a lot of changes, a lot of people popping out, a lot of people just happy to see me growing, and I'm grateful for that. And just anybody that's, you know, just stay consistent. I'm gonna stay consistent with you. Like, I want to do great shit. I want to be flying, put out dope music,
right?
Help people feel good. Right.
That's the biggest thing as an artist for you.
It's just hell yeah.
Where can they find your music?
I'm another drug, you know. I'm like this alcohol. You feel me?
I feel you. Shout outs to Bel Air. Shout outs to Dreamland. Shout outs to Brick House Studios, Brick House Radio.
Facts.
Where can they find you at? Your social medias?
Yeah, just on Instagram, POIISON911. That's Poison with 2 eyes. If you could click the link in my bio, you find everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real simple.
Okay. Well, you already know what time it is. D King, Brick House Radio exclusive with the lovely Poison. Shout outs to Dawn in the building.
Thank you.
Shout outs to Dreamland. Shout outs to We Got Bucks.
Let's get it.
Till next time.